Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, lumbar anterolisthesis exercises. Now, I make a lot of great content for those folks out there suffering with low back pain problems, such as spondylolisthesis, herniated discs, bulging discs, sciatica nerve pain, lumbar arthritis. If that is you, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified when I upload some great new content to YouTube to get you back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hi folks, so today I would like to talk about exercises for lumbar anterolisthesis. Now, for those that don't know me, my name is Colin McGregor. I was injured back in 2005, really bad low back issues, L5S1 herniation, L4, L5 bulging disc. I've got retrolisthesis. I had various other issues, a lot of sciatica nerve pain, stenosis, etc. Brought myself back to being 100% pain-free. Led a very active life, and things are looking good, okay? But I know not everyone is in the same position as me. And today I want to talk about people who are suffering out there from the anterolisthesis and explain a little bit what that is and how we can do some exercises to help that pain. Now, you may have heard a condition called spondylolisthesis, can't even say it myself today, spondylolisthesis. And it basically means there's been a movement, a shift in the vertebra, primarily your lumbar vertebra is where it's most common. Now you have anterior, which is forward, or posterior or retro, which is backwards, okay? So typically with anterior, L5 or L4 vertebra normally have shifted forward. They've shifted forward on the vertebra above, okay, so they're now forward. Now, this can cause a lot of shearing stress, mechanical stress, pain, etc. When it's grade 1, it can usually not that bad. Grade 2, conservative care could typically work. Grade 3 onwards, typically needs some sort of operation, okay? Now, retro is where the vertebra is actually slipped backwards, okay, it's a little bit different. I've got retro myself, okay? That also can cause a lot of pain, can cause predisposing injuries like lumbar herniated discs, etc. But today I'm going to focus on the anterior and the specific kind of exercise you can do to help that problem. So the main issue we have is stability. So we want to get ourselves as strong as possible, okay, in that lumbar core region to prevent any excess slippage or further slippage of our condition, okay? So I'm going to show you some very basic exercises that you can do at home, don't need any equipment, which are going to help strengthen up your core, strengthen up the side of your core, and also strengthen up your lower back as well. Now you always want to make sure you do these exercises in what we call a neutral, spine neutral position. So I don't want to be excessively arch my bum out, I don't want to be tucking my tail all the way under. I want a nice neutral spine, okay? Now the first one we're going to do, you may have heard of this, it's called the bird dog. However, I like to modify things a little bit because from my own experience and what I've seen in other physiotherapy clinics and online, a lot of people, they don't modify the exercise for beginners and they throw you right at the deep end and it's too difficult for many people to do. So I'm just going to focus today on bird dog with the legs only. It's going to help to stabilize the core, engage the glutes and a little bit of the lower back. So let's get started, okay? So down here on the mat, I'm going to be on all fours. Now, they do say knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. However, if you've never done this before, you feel a little bit unstable on this sort of all fours, you can put your knees a bit wider and your hands a bit wider, okay? There. So if that makes you feel more stable, that's your start position. And you can work to becoming closer in as you get better at the exercise. So I'll show you the exercise first and just talk about it. So I find my neutral spine here. Hi guys, pardon the interruption. We'll get back to the video in just a second, but I need your help because I make a lot of content for folks out there suffering with low back pain issues. If you look at a lot of my videos, there's a lot of comments. People really appreciate the work that I'm doing and I'm super, super happy that I'm helping these people. But you can help me more. If you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, okay? You're gonna help the algorithm. You're gonna basically get this content out to more people, yeah, as my content, as my channel grows, more people will get my great content. It's going to help a lot of people suffering with their low back pain issues get back on the road to recovery. It's a small ask because I do make a lot of work here. Of course, I do a lot of filming, producing, etc., editing. Okay, it's a lot of my time to make this content, and I really appreciate that you guys like it. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, and enjoy the rest of the video. Here, but there, and I'm going to extend one leg back. Have a look at the camera. And bring it back in. Extend it back. and bring it back in. So, what's happening here? First, I go down on all fours. Now, I told you I find my neutral spine. I don't want to be too extended. I don't want my head tilted back. I want to find the neutral spine here. Again, my head, I want to have in line with my spine. I don't want my head to be hanging down towards the floor or looking up towards the ceiling. Neutral spine. I want to push my upper body away from the mat. So I don't want to be sinking down like that. I want to push my shoulders back and up. Okay, got my neutral spine. Now, before I lift my leg, I want to consciously brace my core, as if somebody's going to try to push me over or hit me in the stomach. I want to brace. Then I take one leg and I extend it backwards. Okay, hold for a second, brace everything, and bring it back. Just touch my knee to the floor and extend. Hold for 1 second, bring it back, touch, and extend. And again, and extend. Hold. I would do 6 to 8 repetitions, relax, take the weight off my hands, 5, 10 seconds, go forward, get into my neutral position, push my body away from the floor, extend the left leg, hold, and back. Hold, and back. Again, 6 to 8 repetitions, 1 second hold. Take your weight off your hands, give your wrists a shake out, because it will get tough, all that weight on your front of your hands. Take 30 to 45 seconds rest and do another set, okay? So that's one set of bird dogs, legs only. Now, to engage the glutes a little bit more, get some of that lower back working as well as your hamstrings, you can go in to a very simple, this is beginner level, hip extension. So we're going to be here like this. Bring the knees close to the bum there, to your bottom. Hands are going to be palms down. Now, first move, we're going to engage, squeeze the glutes, like squeeze your glutes tight, okay? Hold them tight and then imagine you're using your glutes to lift your hips up. Now, you go as high as you comfortably can. Do not hyperextend your spine or throw your back into it. Try to think about lifting with the glutes. So we squeeze, turn the glutes on, squeeze, hold, 1, 2, come down slowly, just glance your lower back on the floor, re-squeeze the glutes, lift, hold, 1, 2, come down, just glance the lower back on the floor, re-squeeze glutes, lift, hold, 1, 2, come down. That was me just doing 3, but you would want to aim for 8 to 15 repetitions. Take 30 to 45 seconds rest, and then repeat, okay, for one more set. Now, I'm going to move you guys on now to a simple little exercise here. Again, you may have seen this, heard of this. It's going to be a front plank, and I'm going to show you an easy version and a more difficult version, okay? Now, the easy version, very simply what we're going to do, we're going to come on here to our, onto our knees, onto our hands, okay? And what I want you guys to do is just brace the abs, walk the hands out, 1, 2, and then just hold. So you see I've got a slight angle there at my arm as my arm is away from my body, and I'm stopping my body from dropping through. So I need to hold, brace those abs, keep a neutral spine, and just hold that position. And you're going to work up to 1 minute. When you can do this for 1 minute without falling over or collapsing, okay, then we're going to move into something else. It's going to be the classic plank. Now the classic plank, you're down on your forearms like so, and you're going to be lifting up, holding, same thing, aiming for a minute. But to begin with, 10 to 20 seconds, place the knees down, relax off a little bit, okay? And then when you're ready to go again, maybe 10 seconds, lift up, hold, 10 seconds, and then come down. But in the beginning, that can be quite hard for a lot of people. So I prefer on all fours, walk your hands out directly ahead of your shoulders, on your knees, brace the abs, hold that. Once that's good for a minute, then you can go down onto elbows and start by doing 5 to 10 seconds hold, 10 seconds off, 5, 10 seconds hold, 5 to 10 seconds off. Do one more, 5 to 10 seconds hold, 5, 10 seconds off. Take a good 30, 45 second rest, and then repeat, okay? So just showing you a little bit there to go from a real simple beginner type plank core exercise to the more advanced classic plank, all right? Now the last one I'm going to show you guys, it is a one arm wall push-up. So I'm going to show you, you're going to see me from the back. This then I'm going to show you from this side as well. So we're here, we've got a wall, okay? You want to be stepping about 2.5, 3 feet off the wall, depends on your length of your arms. We use my right hand first. It's going to be roughly shoulder height. I'm going to put my feet just outside about hip width, shoulder width. And I'm on my toes, and I'm going to just get a little bit closer, roughly 2 feet. Bend the elbow and push back. Brace the core and push back. Now you'll feel your core working, you'll feel one side of your back works a lot more than the other side, keeping that spine in a neutral position. And I'm going to show you from this side here as well in just a second, just so you can see a different angle. So I'll show you just with the left hand here, a little bit different, okay? So you can see this side as I'm going down. I'm basically stopping myself from rolling into the wall, okay? And like this, I'm stopping myself from rolling into the wall. I put my feet quite wide, that'll give me some stability here. Neutral spine. I can put one hand on my back to feel my lower back working. Bend the elbow and push. Bend, brace, hold, and push. We try to avoid letting our hips sink forward. Here, and push. You can go a little bit further if it's too difficult. Here, and push. Move a little bit further away if it's too easy. Here, and push. And you can progress that to using lower levels that you actually place your hands on to make the exercise harder as you get stronger. And again, repetition wise, you start with 8 to 15. Once you can accomplish 8 for a couple of sets, next time you do it, up to 9 reps, 10 reps, etc. First time I would do these exercises, I would leave 2 days between one exercise day and the next one. Give your body a chance to recover, to get used to it. If you're not used to doing exercises, it will be a bit stiff, a bit sore those next few days after. Now, if you want to do a particular stretch for the anterolisthesis problem, there's a video that's going to pop up just at the end of this one, in just in a minute or two, which is specific for that particular condition. It's a very specific stretch to help reduce pain in that region. It was taught to me way back in 2005. I highly recommend it to go and check out that video, okay? So guys, listen, there is a few different beginner exercises you can be doing to strengthen up that core if you are suffering from anterolisthesis. Any problems, questions, comment, hit me up in the comment section down below. Don't forget, of course, to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.